Incursions. The new Battlefield 1 competitive game mode is out for testing, and most of the players don't really understand how the game mode is supposed to be played and how it works. Which is why in this video we're gonna go over every single thing that you need to understand if you want to succeed in competitive. First thing that you need to acknowledge is the fact that Incursions are like a completely different game when you compare it to Battlefield 1. Starting with the most basic thing, Incursions have 8 different classes instead of standard 5, and each of those classes is specifically designed to serve its purpose on the battlefield. When you first join the lobby, you have to choose the class that you want to play with and confirm that you want to play with it, because otherwise, if you don't do that, the whole squad is going to get kicked back to the main menu because the game will think that you are an AFK player. So you have to remember about clicking that confirm button. If you're choosing your class, you need to do it wisely and think about it, because you will not be able to change it mid-game. It's not like Rainbow Six Siege or Overwatch, where you can change your classes constantly during the game. The only thing you are able to do is modify or change your weapon or gadgets while being in the spawn menu. You have 3 objectives on the map, and each team starts with 1 objective taken. So for example, one side starts with A taken, the other side starts with C taken, and they fight over B. However, when it comes to capturing objectives, you need to remember that you need to take them in order. So for example, A, B, C or C, B, A. You can't go A, C, B, because then if you want to go from A to C and B is not yours, the C will just be locked and you will not be able to conquer it. When it comes to vehicles, currently we only have light tank and armored truck, and those can only be used if you have tanker class in the team. So obviously, you need someone to equip the tanker class before the round starts. If your tank gets destroyed, you need to wait 2 minutes to be able to spawn in it again. And while we're talking about spawning, you can only spawn in 4 places. In your base, on your home flag, if you own it obviously, on your squad leader, but your squad leader has to be the actual guy having squad leader class. So you cannot spawn on the guy who's on the top of your team just because he's first with the names. It has to be the squad leader class. And the 4th option to spawn is the spawn beacon of your leader. Yes, if you didn't know that, spawn beacons are actually back to Battlefield. And talking about scoring system, which is probably the most important part of Incursions, it's quite interesting. You have 2 bars for each team, and those are filling up with some icons. And what are those? Those icons are simply tickets, and they show how the team earned it. You get 1 ticket per each enemy you kill, but only if they don't get revived. Because if they do, well, unlucky you get nothing. You also get 1 ticket for destroying enemy vehicle, and 3 tickets if you manage to wipe the whole squad. Don't get too excited, it doesn't happen that often, because usually the 5th guy is sitting in the tank, so it's not that easy to wipe them out all at once. You're also getting awarded with tickets for holding flags, but in order for that to happen, you need to own the majority of them on the map. So in simple words, 2 out of 3. You will get those tickets assigned to you. Every 14 seconds you hold 2 flags, and you will get 1 ticket per each flag. And in that scenario, the enemy team does not get any ticket for holding only 1 flag on the map. But there is a lot more that goes into the scoring system in the competitive. The team, which gets 15 tickets first, wins the set. And you need to win 11 of those sets first if you want to win the round. After playing 10 of them, you have the halftime break, which shows you the details about the round you won or the enemies won and how did they score tickets, how you scored your tickets. You basically can learn from that. And that would be it for the scoring system in the competitive. I have to admit that after playing Incursions for a while, I believe that this is the great system. You can easily come back from losing, and you cannot underestimate your enemies, because they're able to turn around the battle any second. The one last thing you need to understand before playing Incursions are the abilities of your soldier. If you look at the corner of the screen, showing how much ammo I have and HP with other stuff, you will notice that there are some icons and numbers next to them. And those are those so-called abilities that I just mentioned. You have 3 ranks of abilities and you unlock them while playing the game. At each level, you get the new ability added to your soldier. You unlock them by playing your role and scoring points, which is fairly simple. And if you want an example of what those abilities offer you, let's take a look at the Raid Leader class. The rank 1 ability automatically spots the enemy shooting you. Rank 2 ability allows you to put 2 squad beacons instead of 1. And rank 3 ability enables auto health regeneration after killing or assisting enemy, as well as immunity to the suppression. Of course, that's only for the short period of time, it's not permanent. So as you see guys, there is a lot more to choosing your class, instead of just picking the one that has weapons and gadgets that you like. And that would be it for all the things that you need to know if you want to start playing Incursions. I'm currently in the process of making a video showcasing all 8 classes available to play in this mode, so stay tuned for that. If you want to get updates about recent Battlefest missions and events, or simply changes in Incursions, make sure to follow my Twitter because I post there all the time, you don't have to wait 24 hours for the next video. And as always guys, if you enjoyed, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and I see you on the battlefield.